Okay. And my cat is even making a cameo. My cat is even making a cameo. Yeah, you're making a cameo, aren't you? So, welcome to the channel. There you go. Well, welcome to the stream. 5:30, so on that live is going to happen. Okay. Okay, save to playlist. Sorry if I look down, so I'm going to save this in the Star Wars and live hangouts. And boom, boom, boom. It feels like forever since I streamed like this, like casually. If I'm looking down, if you guys see me looking down, I'm also sharing this in the Discord groups that I'm in. So yeah, sorry if I'm just looking down, but I'm still seeing your. I'm still looking up to see your guys' texts. So there's that. But hope you guys are doing well. So you guys know I'm a Star Wars fan. You guys know I'm a Star Wars fan. I've been a Star Wars fan since 11. I'm not a big fan of the sequel trilogy. The sequel trilogy was kind of like, as a whole, was disappointing to me. But there were aspects in the sequel trilogy that I liked. Like, I did believe that regardless of how I felt towards the sequel trilogy as a whole, the Force, oh, and regardless of how I ultimately felt towards, uh, crap, where did I do that? Okay, there we go. Regardless of how I felt towards the uh uh Force Awakens, I did feel like it was a pretty good setup to a potentially good and awesome trilogy. It was a nice setup movie, even though there were like some things I would have changed. Like I would have had Luke, Han, and Leia being at least one scene with each other. But that's just me. Wait, where's the sub promo in here? There you go. I don't know how I can share this. Okay, so just welcoming the new member of my Discord group. There we go. So then self promo. There we go. Sorry, self promo my newer Discord group. Oh fudge, 1% left my Star Wars server. Okay. But that's not important right now. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Selfies. There we go. Okay. And so let me look. Star Wars. So So it's coming out. There we go. I'll go with Screen Rant. That's usually where I go, anyways. See if they can. They do say Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Rangers of the New Republic, Andor, the Acolytes, the Bad Batch, Lando, Visions, a Droid Story, Mando Season 3. Okay. And here, before getting to this, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the sequel trilogy. I'm really not. I mean, I might have a Star Wars shirt on. Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts crossover. Next, I might as well just unsip it. But I'm not a big fan of the sequel trilogy. As I said before, there are good things in the sequel trilogy that I enjoy. Like, I do appreciate that the Force Awakens was kind of like a setup. It introduced the characters in the right way, the newer characters. In a, I shouldn't say the right way, in a decent way. It could be better. It could have been better. It could have been better. But I feel like they should have like also had Han, Luke, and Leia. Excuse me. And together at least in one scene. I might get criticized for this, but I felt like Han's death scene was alright. I felt like it made most sense if I was okay with his death. I was trying to reach out for it of Kylo Ren and which made him kill his father. I do like I do enjoy I do enjoy the whole first vision scene on Takodano for Rey. I thought that was pretty cool. I did like what they like the whole introduction that we had to the Knights of Ren in the Force Awakens, but I was pissed off where they were taking in the rise of Palpatine, as I like to call it. I like how Rey at the end of Rise, like Episode 9, that she had her own lightsaber, so she can stop saying, "Hey guys, this is my lightsaber." This is not her lightsaber. This is Luke's and Anakin's, not hers. She's just borrowing it, but technically, the Skywalker saber. She ain't no Skywalker. She's a freaking Palpatine. Actually, I think be easier also if I had like my mods in here, so I can ask them, "Hey, can you go check my go to my old videos and send a link to the video I'm going to send." But I'm looking. I'm looking. Uh, what's it around Minecraft? There you go. Okay, so That's the video I'm talking about. Ultimately, for my Ray, how I felt about Ray also being a Skywalker. I like. I would have been okay if Ray was a Skywalker, taking the Skywalker name, if she was a Skywalker by blood. I'm not a big fan of her just saying, "Hey, I'm Ray Skywalker," if not I'm Ray Palpatine. I did enjoy the whole Force Ghost Luke thing. Like, did like all of Luke's, with maybe with the exception of like the last part in Rise of Skywalker, I did enjoy every minute of seeing Luke. I mean, I did like seeing Luke as like towards the end. It's just the context kind of ruined it for me towards the end. And then, hey Goonies, how we doing? And then, what else did I like about the sequel trilogy? Yoda. There's Yoda, of course, and Lando. And I did like the first lesson that Luke gave to Rey in The Last Jedi, and I'm pretty good. And I also do like the whole scene with Kylo Ren and Luke. I was on board with the whole first projection Luke Skywalker, especially since even in this book, it's called like, even says that there's a power called like doppelganger, where it does what Luke did in The Last Jedi. But I'm not a big fan of what happens afterwards. That's just me. And games can't wait for the new games. I heard a lot of. Yeah, I gotta look the games up. Yeah, I gotta look up the games. Cause yeah, I need to look like up more like I can speak straight. I need to look at like the new games that are gonna come out too, so I can make videos or a stream like this one too. Is that a cat? I thought it was Teddy. Apparently, you're a teddy bear, Nemo. Yeah, this is my little baby boy, Nemo. Hi, Nemo. I don't trust me there, Dad. Okay. Yeah, he likes to plop himself on me and sleep. Like, if I have my door closed, he will like yell and cry like, "Let me in! Why won't you let me in? Please! Why are you doing this to me? Let me in! I want to be with you! Why?" And then why let him in? He takes forever to get into like this, and then he's out like pretty much out like a candle. You know, you can see his eyes. I'm calling you out right now, Nemo. He's just whatever. Oh, hopefully I don't get copyright struck for this, or get a warning, or get my live taken down for this. But I did a video with Nemo on my TikTok, which I shall show you guys once I can find it.
Hi, it's 2 a.m. and I'm still. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We're headed to the bar, baby. Don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Wow. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Come on, ladies, it's time to go.
And the caption says, "Trying to hook my cat up with someone special." With that, someone special.
No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Wow. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Come on, ladies.
But I'm pretty crazy. Crap! I think I. Hold on. Star Wars shows like coming out. There we go. I think I swiped too many times. Yeah, no gaming today. Usually Tuesdays are my dad's days off, so that's why you guys like never see me stream on Tuesdays because it's usually his days off. And I wanted to stream too, so I figured, okay, I would do one of these because I haven't done one of these streams in a long ass time. And when I mean a long ass time, I mean like what, 3 weeks, 3 4 weeks. But I also felt like this could be a good idea too, because with the list of Star Wars shows that came out that were released, I should say, I figured that could ultimately be a good topic to talk about, for, at least to start into when I stream like this next time. Plus, I got my Star Wars / Kingdom Hearts shirt on, so you guys are most likely going to see me play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories again tomorrow. After I beat Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, I might do like Terra, like Birth by Sleep. And there's 3 characters you can play as: Terra, Aqua, and Finn. And they have their own storyline. So maybe I'll do like Terra after I beat Chain of Memories, do Terra, then do like Injustice Skies Among Us, classic battle modes, and then do Fentis storyline for Birth by Sleep, then do Assassin's Creed uh Origins, and then do Aqua story for Birth by Sleep. It will make more sense like once I actually get to it. Oh yeah, I've been hearing like a mixed reviews uh about it because I know it's crashing. I've seen like I've heard from like Geeks and Gamers, which is a YouTube channel that I've and a Twitch channel that I follow, and I like their content. They said that one person had a car spawning in a car, making that first car blow up, and I laughed. And actually, Kat, I was able to talk to Kat uh in the group chat in her Discord group yesterday, or it was earlier today, I forget. And she was saying that the game's kind of buggy, but she loves it. But yeah, I miss seeing Kat stream. I really do. Hopefully soon. Hopefully we'll get to see her stream soon. That's for sure, because I do miss seeing her stream. And you know me, Goonies. I love being a football. I love being a football. Yo, did my comment repeat? I'm getting cyberpunk in. No. What? Oh no, Miles? Uh See, I don't have that game yet, but once I do, once I oh god, something's in my eye. I don't know what. But anyways, once I get Miles Morales, I'm going to stream that. I'm going to stream that. I'm playing Miles Morales. One of the games I'm playing good. Plus, I was playing Minecraft like last night, so you guys might see a Minecraft video getting uploaded sometime later today. If I saved it into my PlayStation, it's really funny because I was able to introduce, because I'm still like good friends with one of my ex girlfriends. I was able to introduce her to the person that got me Minecraft on the PlayStation 4 yesterday, and it was me, my ex, my friend, and his best friend in the same party, and we were laughing so much, and oh, I clipped part of that, and I've been wanting to upload it on YouTube ever since yesterday. I haven't had the chance to go on the TV yet, on PlayStation to do that yet. So I am, if not today, then tomorrow before I stream, I'm going to upload that video because it's hilarious. It's hilarious. This is why I need to do more lives, like get more people together, especially before my PlayStation Plus ends, subscription ends. But I need to get more people together to hang out in Minecraft. Because last night there was so many times where I just burst out laughing that my stomach even hurt from all that laughing. It was great. I could tell I needed that too, like getting that real hard laughter out too. Oh yeah, YouTube is being buggy. I mean, I know like I think it was like 3 weeks ago. I want to say 3.5 weeks ago. I want to say where there was that one day when YouTube just stopped working. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, it was a really good laugh. Like we were all like, it was my friend and his best friend being goofy as hell. I was me and my ex girlfriend were burst out laughing, and one time he said, "Where were you hiding her?" I said, "I was trying to get her to meet you guys, but took her for so long. I don't know." And someone made some sort of comment. It was funny if I remember correctly. But yeah, it was that was like one of my most favorite memories playing Minecraft. I I saw your random shouting videos. Oh yeah, you saw my. I saw your random shouting videos. That was funny. Are you talking about the ones where I cosplay as that hot dog Ewok character? I need to actually do more of those videos on TikTok. I actually need to do more videos of that. The thing is, the thing is, it takes a lot of energy. It really does. Like it surprisingly, my hot dog cosplay takes like a lot of energy because I have to like, I'm so freaking animated, like more animated than when I was saying, "You're no Skywalker. You're no Skywalker." You know what? I'm a Skywalker. I'm Bill Skywalker. How do you let me know? Right? Uh, but uh, but yeah, like plus like when I do these type of videos, it's just me getting that excuse of being able to swing my lightsabers around, which I'm trying to get more get better at, like just randomly swinging my sabers around. But do you know how much energy, like how out of breath I was just doing this? And this was my third take because the video kept uh freezing on me, and I kept on screwing up because there's this one move. Nemo, do you? But there's this like move where I throw these lightsabers around, like lift this lightsaber up, like throw it up in the air, and then I somehow do whatever saber that's in my right hand, my left hand into my right hand. So I try to catch this, and I kept missing the one that was I threw up in my from my right hand. I was like, no, I have to redo this. Why? So I did like 3, maybe 4 takes, and I was tired. I was really tired. It was like out breath, like. I was surprised that I was able to even stream. Granted, I'm part of my like my body's kind of sore because I did like so much. Like I did so much power into those wings. I even went through like it was. I think it was this saber. There was so much power. I'm surprised I didn't break anything or hit him on accident. I'm saying that because the area where this saber landed, it was like about this distance away from him. I was like, damn! Like when I was filming it, I was like, damn, that's impressive. But I couldn't stop because I was part of the scene, and I was still that's Final Fight of Avengers Endgame when Captain America says, "Avengers assemble," and then all the Marvel heroes charges. One of these days, I'm going to get special effects on you, make them lightsabers look like movies. You should make a video pretend to fade to see what what reaction. Oh, he'll probably look like this. That's probably his reaction. Like if he's like, and then he's gonna go back to sleep. That's. I have a feeling that's gonna be Nemo. Mm. I'm surprised how good of a sleeper he is because I can do this, do this, do this, do this, and do this. And then if I'm lucky enough, in a few moments, he'll just go back to sleep. He'll do that when I kiss him on his cheek like that. He's just kind of like, "What's going on?" And then he's gonna go back to sleep, aren't you, boy? I'm sorry, Debo. There's big sometimes where he actually moves after I do that, but for the most part, I don't get him. And I actually named my Star Wars character after him. Cause my Star Wars character that I made on TikTok is a Jedi, Nano-san, named that by name. I couldn't think of a name. Saw him, said, call him my character Nemo. So it's funny because my friend likes to talk to Nemo whenever we video chat, like if he can respond, but he only responds to me. So she said, "How's my Nemo doing?" So since I got a Star Wars character named Nemo, I said I'd like to joke around with her, saying, "I'm doing good." And she said, "I'm not talking about you, you idiot. I'm talking about the cat that apparently is hating on me, freaking traitor. I love you too, Nemo. More room for me to spread out my puppy legs." Okay, pretend I didn't say that. Yeah, pretend I didn't say that. But I'm so like I'm still in shock that I got 200 uh subscribers, and I got nearly 220 currently. I'm surprised. But so with the Star Wars shows, it's the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie ish show. It's the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And it's after much rumor and speculation, Ian McGregor's return as Obi-Wan Kenobi as confirmed at the 2019 D23 with the Mandalorian's Deborah Chow directing the Disney Plus series. Uh, at last, the project has been fairly quiet since but conflicting reports to the Obi-Wan Kenobi progress, now officially titled Obi-Wan Kenobi. Simple but effective. Disney reveals that the Jedi story will pick up 10 years after Revenge of the Sith as Obi-Wan watches over young Luke Skywalker on Tatooine, and arguably the biggest surprise of the night, Hayden Christensen is now confirmed to be reprising his role as Darth Vader, Kenobi's fallen apprentice and the Empire's resident Sith Lord. I wish I was making a show. But yeah, that's what they say about the Obi-Wan show. And I'm excited about the Obi-Wan show because Obi-Wan's my favorite Jedi of the prequels. Luke Skywalker's my favorite Jedi in general. So I'm excited to see an Obi-Wan Kenobi series. And I did hear Kathleen Kennedy say we're gonna get a rematch of the century between the two. And unless I'm in the boat where it's like a force vision on Obi-Wan's side, obviously. I don't see how this could work if they're gonna go with continuity. Because the first time they fought against each other was on Mustafar, which Revenge of the Sith. Then they made up again in A New Hope, where Vader kills Obi-Wan, but ultimately, in my opinion, Obi-Wan still won that fight, even though he died, because he was able to buy Luke, Han, Leia, and Chewbacca and the droids enough time to escape the first Death Star. So I think Obi-Wan, in the end, won that fight. Darth Vader killed Obi-Wan. But in that movie, Vader did say, I have not felt this. I felt a presence that I have not felt since. And then he just walks off. And yes, you might have some wiggle room saying, okay, maybe Vader and Obi-Wan hasn't felt like seeing each other in like 10 years at this time. And maybe that could work. Maybe this could work. But I'm in the camp where I feel like a force vision be more would be better suited. Because that will. Because if they show us part of Anakin's faith they did in Rebels, yeah, it could work. But with a Force vision, we could see like Hayden Christensen in his like Anakin Skywalker outfit fighting against Vader, fighting against Obi-Wan, and then sometime during this Force vision, seeing burnt Anakin still fighting Obi-Wan, and then Anakin in the Darth Vader suit saying, and Obi-Wan saying, I'm sorry, Anakin, I failed you. And some sort of like saying, I'm here to help you. Padme believed that there was good in you. I still believe there's good in you. And then Anakin could say, and now you will. And then the last part, before he says die, he switches to the Vader suit in this Force vision. And then that's when in his Vader voice saying, die. That line called back to the Ahsoka fight. And the whole Obi-Wan thinking that there's good in Anakin being called back to Return of the Jedi when Vader said, Obi-Wan once thought as you do. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm excited to see Darth Vader again and Hayden Christensen. Just at the moment, I'm kind of skeptical about how they are going to do this rematch. If that makes sense. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. And yeah, And at this point, Leia, Luke would have to be like 10 years old. And I wonder how many. Man, I can't believe episode last episode for season 2 of Mandalorian was great. I liked the last episode of Mandalorian. Mandalorian was great. The last episode was great. It was excuse me. Mm. It was great. I liked it. My personal favorite is the Ahsoka episode because she's my favorite Clone Wars hero, and I think they did her justice. Yeah, I know it was directed by Dave Filoni, but I think they did her justice in the show. Now I do think it was kind of like foolish that Mando or Din Djarin as Mando's name. I do think it was kind of foolish that Din Djarin announced that he was going to be going after the Grogu. I felt like Surprise would have been the better choice. Because by announcing that he was going to come for the child, quoting Moff Gideon to Moff Gideon, has given Moff Gideon and the Empire and remnants enough time to prepare a potential counterattack. There can still be a epic battle, and at least at first there being a surprise attack by Team Mando to rescue Grogu. But I'm hoping this last season finale will be epic. Now, wanting a Jedi to come in when all things seems to be hopeless and say, "Yeah, well, you guys look like shit. I'm gonna come in to help you." And I think I did a video on this my the group channel I'm in charge of that I do believe that Grogu is going to be in season 3 of Mandalorian. Like my the Star Wars the Jedi that I'm thinking that could get Grogu is like you said, Goonies, Cal Kestal. That's one of them. Mace Windu. They decided to make him not die, not die from the fall in Revenge of the Sith. If they wanted to, they could bring back Starkiller into canon. They could have Luke Skywalker. They could easily have Ahsoka come to Tython, like, or to whatever planet, or whatever area they're at, I should say, saying, "Yeah, I was letting my fear get to me. Let me train Grogu." Or it could be Ezra. Could be Ezra. So that's 6 people I think that could. Well, technically 5 people that is like a really good chance. One of them being Starkiller is like a 20% chance. I'm saying 20 because he's not canon. They could bring him into canon, but I don't know. But and you can also potentially say Leia, but who knows when Luke started training Leia? And who knows when her Jedi training ended? Because Episode 9 never really specified when Leia's training started or ended. So could it be Leia as well? And it could be like around this time when she got pregnant, because I do believe I heard that Ben Solo was conceived shortly after the Battle of Endor. So I think Ben Solo, who was Kylo Ren, was a celebration baby. But yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi is set 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. The second show, which I kind of mentioned her already as one of the Jedi, Ahsoka Tano, says Anakin Skywalker isn't the only returning face. His former apprentice is getting in on the fun too. Ahsoka Tano rose to prominence in Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. First as a budding Padawan under the future Darth Vader, and later on the worthy protagonist in her own right, fighting for justice after leaving the Jedi behind. Ahsoka made her live-action bow in the Mandalorian season 2, portrayed by Rosario Dawson, which she was just plain awesome. And the episode attracted rave reviews. And after Dawson's casting was announced, many suspected a spin-off series was on the cards. Ahsoka, the TV show, will be written by Dave Filoni, who has masterminded the character since her conception, and he'll produce alongside The Mandalorian's Jon Favreau. Ahsoka is described as a limited series, so don't expect this to be a long-running gig. I'm okay with that. In the comics, Luke Skywalker teaches Leia, and yeah, they even have Luke. They even tease that in the Rise of Skywalker as well. So regardless, it would be exciting, and if Ahsoka comes back to take Grogu, that'd be cool. Cause then that would mean anybody that's a Baby Yoda fan, that's one more reason to watch Ahsoka if she takes Grogu, is to watch the Ahsoka show. I mean, and it's kind of, it feels like they're trying to MCU this thing, having all these shows takes place in one era, which, before I actually get into that topic, I'll read off the other shows. Rangers of the New Republic, a second direct spin-off. The Mandalorian is Rangers of the New Republic. Following the downfall of the Empire in Return of the Jedi, the Rebel Alliance helped establish a new republic, the system of governance that will ultimately be wiped out by the First Order in The Force Awakens. As seen in The Mandalorian, New Republic pilots like Trapper Wolf and Carson Teva become responsible for maintaining order in a chaotic galaxy, sweeping up any lingering Imperial remnants along the way. Once again, the Dream Team, Favreau and Filoni, will be behind Rangers of the Republic, and Disney also teases a crossover event that will presumably incorporate both the Mandalorian and Ahsoka. I gotta admit, Ahsoka sounds pretty cool, and the whole concept of Rangers of the New Republic also does sound pretty cool. Kind of contradicts with all the announcements that we got. That, oh, we have Star Wars fatigue. Well, no, you just. I think I even made it where I was saying, don't have Star Wars fatigue. We just have fatigue of people at Lucasfilm passing fans who dislikes uh the sequel trilogy or Disney Star Wars. Why isn't it working? Oh no, be right back. I don't my phone laptop isn't charging and I have it plugged in, so maybe I have to choose the power cord. Something, I don't know. Be right back. You can't stay there anymore. Hmm. You're finding. Oh, there we go. But be right back. My cats want to go out. Oop. Guess I didn't see that. Okay. So that was a trip. But so yeah, the Rangers of the New Republic show sounds pretty decent. It looks sounds like so I would be interested in. I'll watch Ahsoka because she's my favorite Clone Wars hero, and this Rangers of the New Republic seems pretty nice. And then there comes the Endor show, based on off of one of the Rogue One characters, Cassian Endor. Diego Luna made his Star Wars debut in 2016's Rogue One, portraying the charismatic rebel spy Cassian Andor, and that, in my opinion, is the best Star Wars movie under the Disney's belt. So Cassian Andor, and a spin-off TV series centered around his espionage exploits, was first announced in early of 2018. One of the first Disney one of the first Star Wars projects confirmed by Disney Plus. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi's solo venture, the Cassian Andor show went quiet, but earlier this month, Luna himself revealed production was underway, now officially titled Andor. Disney has slapped a 2022 release date on the series and unveiled an impressive supporting cast featuring Stellan Skarsgård, sorry if I mispronounced your name, A. Adria Arjona, Fiona Shaw, Dennis Goff, Kyle Soller. Additionally, Genevieve O'Reilly was will be reprising her role as Mon Mothma, having portrayed the rebel leader previously in Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, and Star Wars Rebels, and I apologize if I mispronounce any of these guys' names. As reported previously, Rogue One writer Tony Gilroy will be overseeing the production of Andor. Disney also released a sizzle reel offering a behind-the-scenes look at the cinematic scale of Andor's solo series. I feel like that's what they should have done with the sequel trilogy, what they're doing with Andor, with the part where they're saying the guy who did Rogue One is going to oversee this show. I feel like George Lucas should have been able to oversee their sequel trilogy, because I really just bet you the sequel trilogy that I got probably wouldn't have existed, or at least it would have been changed greatly. And I mean, it sounds cool. I'm glad that we're going to see Mon Mothma again. But I never really got attached to Cassian Endor, or Jyn Erso like I did with like Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Padme Leia, Obi-Wan, R2, Darth Vader, Mon Mothma, Ahsoka Tano, Ezra Bridger. Do you think Star Wars movies would be better with Ahsoka? I wonder what they didn't do. I mean, it could. There's a potential. Like, I'm in that boat, even though I love Ahsoka. She's my favorite Clone Wars hero, like I said before. I think, if, as much as I love seeing her character, and as much as it was cool to see her make a cameo in Mandalorian, and as much as that episode is my favorite episode of The Mandalorian, I think she should have died in Rebels in her fight against Vader. The new Rise of the new Star Wars films like The Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker. See, like, here's the thing. I think she should have died in Rebels. Dave only teases that she could still be living by the time Rise of Skywalker came out. I don't know. But since she did not die in her battle with Vader, and since we don't know when she dies in the Star Wars timeline, I don't know if it would have been any better with her in it, as much as I love her as a character. Like, Han Solo I liked in The Force Awakens, even though he was a deadbeat dad and I kind of felt off with him. I did what they did with Han's character ultimately. Like, he clearly had some regrets and tried to save his son, even though that kind of backfired. But still, he tried to save his son and he got killed. Didn't mind that, surprisingly. Now, I didn't mind grumpy old Luke Skywalker as much as like other fans did. But I was pissed off on how he died in the movie though. Like, I raged. Like, what the hell? Like, Luke just served, like, I was like, in my head I was like, no, no, what the hell? No, they did not do my favorite Star Wars characters like this. They did not do my favorite Jedi like this. That is what, like, the latest way for Luke to die. And my father said, or my brother said, wasn't that how Yoda died? I said, that's different. He was old as hell. Obi-Wan sacrificed himself. Literally. I would have accepted that. The whole sacrifice himself, like Kylo Ren killing, like stabbing Luke for real, and him sacrifice himself for the Resistance, essentially getting about this a similar ending that we got to the Last Jedi, but no. So yeah, I'm so pissed to this day about Luke Skywalker's death. Leia's death. I mean, I am not really mad at, because they, like, with the route they went with. I'm not really mad at with Leia's death, but Luke's death, I was kind of mad when they killed off Akbar. I was mad when they killed off Admiral Akbar, but I was even more mad when they killed off Luke Skywalker. And it wasn't them killing off Luke Skywalker that made me pissed off. Because if they want to kill Luke Skywalker off in Episode 8, at the end of the day, I don't really give a damn how they killed, like, if they're going to kill Luke Skywalker off. But it's the way that they did it, that pissed me off. Like, yeah, I understand that he was shut off from the Force, like, what, at least a decade? At the very least, he will have passed out, not died. If you're going to kill him, at least do what, like, copy the whole Obi-Wan thing and have him at literally be there and stab him. So, oh no, he died. Like, oh shit. Like I would kind of been mad, but I wouldn't be mad for how they killed him off. I would say like I would be mad at Kylo Ren like, no, you son of a bitch, you killed my favorite giant master. I would I would be like that besides saying no, that's a stupid way to kill Luke Skywalker off. I wonder where Star Wars will be in 10 years from now. Probably never uh mentioning the sequel trilogy, the Palpatine trilogy, as I'd like to call the sequel trilogy. But yeah, I just think that in terms of Luke's death, they should have treated him better. That's my opinion. I was okay with Grumpy Old Luke because we got one more movie where we could have seen the Luke we knew from the original trilogy, plus a little bit more seasoned in the next one. So that's just my perspective. Oh, and the Acolyte. There's a show called The Acolyte that was announced. It says back in February, Disney unveiled a new range of Star Wars stories based around the High Republic and set 200 years prior to the Phantom Menace. Set to kick off in early 2021, having fallen victim to COVID-19 delays. The High Republic storyline finds the Jedi Order in their heyday and will be told through various mediums and novels and comic books already announced. The Acolyte will pick up the High Republic narrative on Disney Plus as one of the newer projects of Lucasfilm's slate. Little is currently known about the Acolyte. Leslie Headland, Russell Dahl will act as showrunner. Oh, Russian Doll. I guess he was a part of the Russian Doll movie. I think I don't know. We will act as a showrunner for the what is described as a mystery thriller set within the latter years of the High Republic. So this is a prequel to the prequels. As long as they don't bring in the Sith, I'm cool with it. You think they should make a reboot of Star Wars? No, no, no. Just no. It's already bad enough. They made a sequel trilogy that it was in. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to reboot. And in a way, I've been hearing rumors that they might reboot the sequel trilogy. That's the only reboot I'll accept is if they reboot the sequel trilogy and make it different. But for any of you guys that might be thinking, why are you saying as long as they don't bring the Sith into the High Republic or the into the Acolytes? And it's because they said in this video set 200 years prior to the Phantom Menace. And it was said in the Phantom Menace, the Sith hasn't been seen in a millennia. And Yoda was around that. He was like in his 800s in the Phantom Menace, so he would be in his 700s in this time. So if they have a Sith in this show, then either the records must have been wiped out, was or the Jedi must have really been blind. They must have really been blind. Yoda must have really been blind too. Because he let the Sith, like, creep up twice if they bring in the Sith in the Acolyte, the High Republic era. That's just me. At least the Sith will be hiding, waiting for the right moment to strike. And I do believe the right moment to strike for the Sith against the Jedi was Order 66, using the clone troopers to their advantage. And Darth Sidious did. Not with the same characters, but with new characters. I mean, they still at a certain point will have to acknowledge like the Skywalker saga and the Palpatine trilogy. They probably will have like a few cameos of like characters from the first 9 Star Wars movies. So I don't know if they made sequels to Star Wars. I will hope they honor the legacy of Star Wars more than the sequel trilogy did. That's just me. I think they should make a movie of about Old Republic. So much deep. Yeah, same here. And I think the High Republic is supposed to be like Disney's version of the Old Republic. But yeah, I have to agree with you. With the handful of knowledge I know about the Old Republic, I have to agree. They should make a movie or just make a mini series of the Old Republic, or put the Old Republic games into canon. And the best part is, the Old Republic storyline, to my knowledge, please correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't have exactly a direct impact on the Skywalker saga, the 9 Star Wars movies, outside of the whole role of 2. That's the only impact that, like, if Darth Bane was around in the Old Republic time era, which I believe he was, that would be the only impact the Old Republic would have on the Skywalker saga and the Palpatine trilogy. Outside of that, the Old Republic, unless if Disney decides to do so, they don't have to. The old Knights of the Old Republic doesn't have to have a direct impact on the events of the prequels or the sequels or the original trilogies. I mean, they don't have to, but they could. That's my point. They don't they don't have to have a direct impact on the 9 episodic movies, but they could. Do you know the Knights of oh, if it gets remastered, goes on the PlayStation, I'm getting it. I'm streaming it. You better believe it. Oh, you better believe it. I think there was like another one, right? Oh, there's a few more. Okay, okay. So, speaking of this timeline, kinda, because we just got done with the Acolytes. Actually, no, it's not right towards the end of the Clone Wars. Yeah, this next show I'm gonna say, but yeah, PS4, PS5. Going back to Knights of the Old Republic for a second, if it gets remastered onto the PlayStation 4 and 5, I'm getting it. I'm playing it. I'm streaming it. I never got a chance to play it. I watched like some gameplays of it, but I never was had the chance to really like play it and fully enjoy the experience. I always just was able to see like people uh playing it, but it's not like me with like the Kingdom Hearts games that I've been streaming, where I get to see the cutscenes, get fully immersed in the universe. I want to be able to be fully immersed in the universe. So if it gets on the PS4, PS5, hell yeah, I'm going to play it. But with that said, there's also the Bad Batch trailer. I played it on Xbox One. Oh, really? See, What games was I playing as a kid? RuneScape. I played RuneScape. I think that was like really the only multiplayer game that I was playing. Like that has some sort of story. It had a loose story because there was like you can make your own character, bunch of side quests. But RuneScape was my thing back in the day, and I wasn't really into Star Wars when the Old Republic was at the height of their power. I was more so into RuneScape and Spider-Man and the Ninja Turtles at the time. So now I'm a Star Wars fan. I want to. What year did you get into Star Wars? 2007. 13 years ago. About. Hold on. I gotta do the math then. Crap. I do the math. So 24, because I'm 24, and I was about 11 at the time. So yeah, 13 years. 13 years. So it would be 2011. Maybe just like the end of 2010, but for sure 2011. And my first Star Wars movie was no, oh no, I take that back. Not 2011. My I was 11 at the time. I might be a little bit younger, but my first Star Wars movie that I've seen from start to finish was Revenge of the Sith. But my first Star Wars movie that I've seen in theaters was The Clone Wars. Then I saw The Phantom Menace, the 3D version of The Phantom Menace, in theaters. And then The Force Awakens so happened to be my third Star Wars movie that I've seen. Then Rogue One, then Last Jedi, then Solo, and then Rise of Palpatine. So I've seen 7 Star Wars movies in theaters. I would like to see episode 2 through 6 in theaters as well. And I know at one point Disney was planning to, or this, I don't think it was Disney necessarily, but Lucasfilm was planning to re-release the Star Wars movies, the 6 Star Wars movies, in theaters as 3D, and they already did that with the Phantom Menace. But I was so excited when I heard that announcement. I was going to say, like, I was saying, oh my god, that means I'll be able to see the Geonosis battle on the big screen. I can see Anakin versus Obi-Wan and Yoda versus Darth Sidious on the big screen. I can see Order 66 on the big screen. I can see Luke Skywalker blowing up the Death Star on the big screen. I could see Luke Skywalker getting his hand chopped off and then getting told that the person who was by the person that just got hit, like just chopped his hand off, that he's his father on the big screen. And I could see the redemption of Anakin in Return of the Jedi on the big screen. I could see that kiss between Luke and Leia on the big screen, and Luke can reach Turn of the Jedi telling Leia, "Yeah, we're brother and sister," on the big screen. Like I was like, really excited, and then it got canceled, and I was like, I was so looking forward to all of that, and I could see Yoda being goofy as hell on the big screen. Like, oh, I was so excited. I was genuinely excited and really disappointed when it got canceled. Like, no, is this how Anakin felt when he found out that Padme died? Oh my god, I was mad. I was really mad. But yeah, so it would be get a projector. I mean, yeah, it's just I don't know. There was like I don't know why, but there was like being able to see the Phantom Menace in theaters, even though outside of like the original holiday special, it's debatably like out of the prequels. Well, if you're just isolating to the prequels, forgetting the horrible holiday special that came out in like 1978, I think. The Phantom Menace was like the most. I found it to be like the most boring Star Wars movie of the prequels. Granted, one of the best fight scenes are in the Phantom Menace, the Duel of the Fates fighting scene, but I still found it kind of be boring. But in theaters, for some reason, being able to see it like in 3D IMAX made the movie more interesting. Like I was able to see the Phantom Menace. It was like I was able to see the Phantom Menace for the first time, and I was excited. And this was back in like 2012, I think. And I don't know, it was like something different. It was like the magic, and I'm hoping Disney will pick that up again, so I can see it in theaters, assuming that there are theaters after this pandemic's over. Because the way this pandemic's hitting businesses, I doubt there will be any theaters left. Sadly, see, like I said, I never really seen a Star Wars movie in theaters until the Clone Wars came out. The Phantom Menace was my second favorite, my second Star Wars movie. You know, it came out. It originally came out when I was 3, but the 3D version that I saw came out when I was like 13, maybe 12, 14, give or take. And I was able to meet the guy who, the boy who played Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones, Daniel Logan. And I have an autograph from James Arnold Taylor. He says my actual name, then he says "May the Force be with you." Like the abbreviation of "May the Force be with you" was awesome. Oh, that's was the same way with the Force Awakens. Pretty much everyone was cosplaying. I cosplayed as a Jedi. I had a Star Wars necklace on. One of my favorite stories to tell going to a Star Wars movie was to The Force Awakens. Actually, it was coming out of The Force Awakens. And I saw The Force. Keep in mind, I saw the sequel trilogy in theaters 3 times. Each movie 3 times. So, with The Force Awakens, when I saw the third time was with my father. There was this kid. He was mute. I mean, guessing he was mute. He saw me. I was just waiting, and I said hello there, or something like that. He randomly gave me a hug, thinking that I was an actual Jedi. And it was awesome. And then I gave him, I think it was a flame trooper, a BB-8, or Poe Dameron necklace that I had at the time. And that made his day. But when I was leaving, I turned around to the kid and said, "May the Force be with you." That really made his day. That was like one of the most amazing feelings ever because I was able to make a kid nerd out. And I wasn't even trying to make anyone nerd out. That's the thing. That was the thing. I did not go to Star Wars, see The Force Awakens to make anyone nerd out. It just so happens that I made someone nerd out twice. So that was awesome. The kid was cool though. He was a nice kid. He was a sweet kid. I wonder how he's doing now. I think about it, cause yeah, he was a really good kid. He was a really nice kid, from what I could tell. And so the fourth Last Jedi. Keep in mind, I saw the Force Awakens, the Last Jedi, and the Rise of Palpatine opening day. I, Granted, that was disappointing. I've kind of been disappointed in the Last Jedi, and I was debating whether or not I would go to see the Rise of Skywalker in theaters. I eventually saw the Rise of Palpatine in theaters opening day. I made the decision. Thankfully, I did. Thankfully, I did, because I cosplay as a Jedi. You know, I use an outfit that I have in my YouTube profile picture. There was this one couple. Actually, I think I have fit in here. BRB. Because actually, I have that souvenir too. BRB. So. That is funny. So there was this one couple that came by me. I sat in a seat. The wife sat next to me, and the husband sat behind the wife. I looked at them. I said, you guys came here together?" They said, "Yeah." I said, "You're you guys dating?" They said, "Married." And I looked at the guy and said, "You got a beautiful wife." Or I look, and I probably said that loud in front of her, and of course, they made her day. Thankfully, the guy took it well, because I could have went sideways real fast. And so I saw they have the Star Wars bin. I said, "How do you get the bin?" They said, "We bought it." I said, "Oh." So I asked them the price. So I went there to the uh to the stand. But I said, "Hey, you want to switch places?" Because I did not want the husband to sit behind the wife. I wanted them to be together, holding hands, having the guy having his arm around his wife, all romantically as they were watching the movie. So I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yeah, just we will swap tickets. I'll sit where you are, you sit where I am. This way you can sit by your wife." And that's when he told me about. After that, he told me about the bin. So I went to the bin. It was a bit more expensive because I got popcorn, but I got this bin. Like there's Poe, Dameron, Chew. Wait, there's Chewbacca in the distance. There's Finn. There's of course Ray, and there's that girl that Poe knew. But as I was getting this, after I bought this, and I probably put my hand away from, because I just realized I had where place. When I bought this, oh yeah, I sometimes use this as a fizz. But after I bought this, I was going to the theater again because I saw this in IMAX. IMAX, and it looks like a huge scope. This is a popcorn bin. I can put popcorn in here, and it's like metal. It's made out of metal. They had paper ones, but I wanted the metal one. They even had an R2D2 popcorn holder, which cost like $50. I didn't even have $50. I only bought like after I bought the ticket, I think I only had like 15-ish bucks, and I think this cost me 10. If I had no, I think I had 30. So I think I had 20. This cost me like 10, if not 15. But I also had popcorn, so added price. Totally worth the buy, in my opinion, just so I can have to say I got a Star Wars spin. But also the reason why, and it's my least favorite Star Wars movie too, so but it's worth the buy. This spin will always bring good memories to me, even if it's to the worst in my one of my least favorite Star Wars movies. Because as soon as I was gonna go in there, this guy said, "Hey, Hey, can I interview you?" I said, "Sure." So he interviewed me, and I was cosplaying as a Jedi. I was cosplaying as a fucking Jedi, and I like got in asked to be interviewed. It's like, oh shit, like, oh, it was fun. This one or that one? Actually, if I can't find the video, because I think I also put it in my Rise of Skywalker. I love how I go back between this Rise of Skywalker and Rise of Palpatine. Okay, so I don't think my phone needs any more charging at the moment. I mean my laptop. Uh, okay, so I'm trying to get where you guys can see both. That one's me with a pit droid. That one is practically all the characters in the first 6 Star Wars movies. This is awesome. Oh, there you go. I'm actually trying to screenshot that later on. Uh, yeah, I actually might try to screenshot that later on, so I can use that as a future uh uh what's it called? Uh, the images that you see in pretty much the picture of my stream. I forget what it's called now. Yes, this is my bedroom. You should get a gaming setup in here. I know I really should, but my mom doesn't let me have a TV in my room. Sucks. Once I get my own place, I'm pretty much saying fuck you for not doing that. Let me do that. Rise of Skywalker news channels. Phil TMNT, Rise of Skywalker. So, And I appear in this video like 3 times. Hold on. Sorry if I'm looking at my phone. There. Now you guys get to see me in on the news. What I was talking about, because it relates. It seriously ties into this story. The story of how I got this bin. I'm not joking. Like the whole me on the news thing. The whole news thing that when you guys see me, literally ties into this. Literally ties into this. So the when you guys see me on the news on there, literally takes place like short moments after I bought this, like within like 15 minutes, nah, 15 seconds of me getting this bin. I'm not joking. So that is why, even though it's still one of my least favorite Star Wars movies, that is why this bin will always have a sentimental value to me. Oh, you just saw it too? Yeah. It's a minute and 15 seconds long. Just I'm the first. I'm the like I think second to last. I haven't seen that since it came. Like I was on that, and just for the heck of it, there you go. Live hangouts. But yeah, that me getting popcorn, and then 15 seconds after getting this. Was that new? This it came out 11 months. This was the new. Like this came. Well, this is one of my newer Star Wars things, but I got this when I saw Rise of Skywalker last year. And but seriously, that is why this bin will have sentimental value to me. Because I asked, because one, I was able to have like offer my seat to exchange my seat with the person so he can be with his beautiful wife. And through him, I was able to get this bin. And then literally within 15 to 30 seconds after getting this bin, well, more close to 15 than 30, I was on the news. I was able to go on the news. And like, so regardless of how I feel about Rise of Skywalker, this bin will always have sentimental value to me. Always. So even though it's kind of dented, and you guys can probably see with this, guess it was a bit more even. This bin will seriously always have so much value with me. When you said when this ends, I don't know what I'm going. Okay, I was filled up with so much hope. Like, okay, Last Jedi might have been kind of a disappointment ish, and that was because of Luke Skywalker's death. I was hoping they learned and did better. Hey, Ray, how are you doing? Granted that I'm still mad that Ray chose the name Skywalker, even though she was a Palpatine, but yeah, being able to be on the news after I gave my after I gave up my exchange sheets with this guy so he can be with his wife and getting this, and I literally saw that after getting this, getting interviewed. Oh, that was great. That was great. That was like one of the best feelings. That was like one of the greatest feelings. And then when I saw myself on the news, on that video, I totally bragged to my brother and sister because I'm the youngest out of three. I totally bragged to my brother and sister. So, yeah, regardless of how I feel about Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, always have sentimental value with this basket. Yes, even though apparently it did, I missed it. So I actually saw it on the YouTube channel, uh, on YouTube, the video I showed you guys, and something told me to look on YouTube, so I did. I tapped in like the news channels in my area that came up. So I clicked on that. That was so it happened to be the first video I checked. I said, "Oh shit, that's me!" And I think I appeared there like 3 times. I was like, "Oh shit, I appeared more than once." And the second to last person. Oh snap! That was that was that literally was playing in my head. I literally said the S bomb so many times. Like you guys had no idea how like in awe I was. And I was so careful with my brother saying, because my brother's not a big fan of Star Wars anymore. And I told my brother, this is why you should be a Star Wars fan. This is why. You'll be able to news faster if you cosplay Star Wars than you're cosplaying as a Poke Ranger. A freaking Pokemon themed Power Ranger. Nobody cares about that. Everybody cares about Star Wars. More people care about Star Wars than the freaking Rangers. He just gave me a look. Uh, and I joked around with him. Of course, he knew I was joking because the way my voice was said, nobody cares about Poke Rangers. And I purposely said it all goofy like too, saying, everybody cares about Star Wars. uh, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So this was great. This was great. Getting so this is one of my precious, precious, precious. It kind of looks like I'm calling Raymond precious, so I'm gonna stop. Okay. Hopefully someone screenshots this and makes a meme out of it. So, the Bad Batch. It says the Bad Batch is a spinoff from the Clone Wars, deriving its title from the episode of the same name, which introduced the titular quintet of defective clones, collectively known as Clone Force 99. The so-called Bad Batch are genetically modified clones that differ from their regular counterparts in various unique ways. An animated TV show starring Clone Force 99 was officially confirmed by Disney back in July, but is scheduled for release in 2021. Following the conclusion of the Clone Wars, Clone Force 99 have turned their skills to mercenary work, and the Disney Plus series finds them seeking out a fresh sense of direction. So yeah, there's that. And I reacted to the Bad Batch uh, trailer. It looked good. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. But now we're getting into the show of my favorite non-force using character, Lando Calrissian. I'm probably take this off before it falls. But Lando Calrissian. But first, let me look, because I do believe I made a video of me expressing my excitement. Yeah. Okay, so first I'm going to share a link to my reaction of the Bad Batch trailer. And now I'm going, because I'm going to get into the whole Lando show a bit. So I'm going to share a link to my thoughts on the Lando show a bit too. But that's a link to the Lando show. Assuming that appears on my screen. Just in case. There you go. So, Lando is getting his own series. Lando Calrissian was always a natural born survivor with a habit of landing on his feet, but his upcoming solo series marks a total of three separate comebacks in the Disney era. First, Lando was reborn through Donald Glover in Solo. Then Billy D. Williams made his long-awaited return in The Rise of Skywalker, and now the galaxy's savviest man is back for more Lando. Another surprise announcement, Disney shared precious few details about Calrissian's next adventures, confirming only the that Justin Simon, I don't know how. Yeah, dear who made Dear White People. Wonderful name, by the way. He's totally sarcastic. Was developing the series. The Rise of Skywalker set up the potential for further adventures in the sequel trilogy era, but also hinted at an untold story, helping Luke Skywalker hunt down the Sith. Lando could potentially utilize both the Glover and Williams incarnations in dual timelines. So what? It's gonna be like Arrow, where it's gonna be like present day, like set after the events of the sequel of the original trilogy, and have flashbacks to what happened to him after Solo. I'm confused about that. But Lando is my favorite character. That's nothing. And when I first saw him in the trailers for Solo, I said, Donald Glover looks pretty cool. Me and you should make a movie, Obi-Wan Kenobi Han Solo. And yeah, actually I made a Star Wars character. Technically two. I made two Star Wars characters, Nemo and Riku, both twins, sons of Lando. I don't know who the mother is though. And they both are force sensitive. They both were trained under Luke Skywalker. So I kind of try to, in a way, honor some parts of Disney canon as well as legends as well. So they both trained under Luke Skywalker. Nemo became a Jedi. He stayed as a Jedi. Rico Calrissian was a Jedi. He turned evil after some sort of events happened, and he would have joined the Knights of Ren, but he felt like the Knights of Ren was a bad joke, and like an insult to the Sith. Like they were wannabe Sith lords, and so Riku Calrissian turned to the dark side, become Darth Ezreal. So yeah, I know, right? I mean, they are doing I think their biggest blockbuster so far, blockbuster for DC, I mean, is the Snyder Cut Justice League. But yeah, Marvel killed it compared to DC. But yeah, in the video when I made with Lando, I was saying I'm excited and nervous because I'm nervous because what if they destroy Lando, my favorite non-force using Star Wars character? But I'm excited because Lando is my favorite force using Star Wars character, non-force using Star Wars character. Blah, blah, blah. And so being able to see more Lando would be great, especially for my TikTok videos. So yeah, I'm kind of like excited, but I'm skeptically excited. So I got three more. Dang, three more. Okay. So then there is the so-called visions, Star Wars visions. It's just something for an anime for the anime fans. Star Wars visions will offer a starkly different perspective on George Lucas's ever-expanding world. Among Marvel's roster of upcoming Disney Plus projects, Kevin Feige unveiled What If, which could compromise alternate world Venetas detached from the MC from detached from the main MCU continuity. In a similar vein, Star Wars Visions will consist of 10 episodes, each telling a different story within the Star Wars world. And a neat twist, the episodes will be in a Japanese anime style, produced by some of the country's foremost studios, yet to be confirmed. Star Wars Visions is unlikely to have a huge bearing on overall canon, but offers a refreshing diversion from the raft of the other projects in the works. So that sounds fun. So I'm guessing since they brought in Kevin Feige's and Marvel's What If, I'm guessing this is gonna be like the Star Wars version of What If. That'd be nice. Like, what if or Ben Solo didn't die in the end of Rise of Skywalker? Cough cough. He shouldn't have died in the end of Rise of Skywalker. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Okay. So before I continue, my likes are going down. I don't know. Hmm. Maybe because I've been streaming too long on my laptop. I don't know. Anyways, a droid story. Can you tell which droids my incredibly bad lighting they're going to do? That was in every Star Wars movie except for Solo. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pretend you guys said yeah. For argument's sake, I'm going to say pretend you guys didn't say anything. You just said no. So R2D2 and C3PO. Oh my goodness. But R2D2 and C3PO always were a little like Bless and Woody. And an iconic droid duo of the Disney Plus A droid story. Wouldn't Bless and Woody be like R2 and 3PO? Because technically 3PO and R2 came out first. By the way, that's my favorite Kingdom Hearts world in general. I also have The World That Never Was and Lion King. Anyways, um, droid story alongside an unspecific new hero currently in its infancy. A droid story is being touted as a feat of cutting-edge visual effects, bleeding Star Wars animation with a renowned work of Lucasfilm's Industrial Light and Magic division. And before I get into the last subject, wasn't didn't last year someone at Lucasfilm or Disney said that there was Star Wars fatigue? It doesn't sound like they have Star Wars fatigue. Just saying. Just saying. With that amount of shows that come winding up. Mando season 3. And of course, it's no surprise that, as well as the 9 new additions to the Star Wars Disney's Plus Star Wars section, The Mandalorian season 3 is in works, set to air on Christmas 2021. Given the runaway success of The Mandalorian and the growth of the popularity between the first 2 seasons, another outing for Din Djarin and Baby Yoda was a no-brainer. The Mandalorian viewers will know that season 2 isn't even closer to reaching the story's endgame, and the third run was inevitable, even before Kathleen Kennedy confirmed the festive season 3 premiere, which would presumably be another high-quality holiday special. The Mandalorian's success is responsible for spearheading this new wave of Star Wars content in Disney Plus and will likely stick around a while longer. That's pretty cool. I mean, is it a surprise that Mandalorian's getting a season 3? No. No. Will I welcome it? Yes, because season 1 was pretty decent. Take away the cameos of season 2, this season is pretty decent as well. I'm not like, I'll if you take away the cameos, which are like got a lot of people pumped, it's still an okay show in the end. I mean, I'm still excited for season what will happen in season in this week's episode. And what I usually do is I don't go to bed officially. I might take a little nap, but I purposely stay up initially to watch the new episode of Mandalorian, which Thursday is my last day to do that for the season. And I think, and like I said earlier, I don't think Grogu will leave this show, and they confirmed it. They practically confirmed it. They pretty much confirmed that Baby Yoda was going to be in season 3. Why does well for me it comes on like at 3 in the morning. It says it comes on like 3 in the morning. So and I usually wait until like 3 in the morning to watch it anyways. Because I'm special like that. Just wanna Oh, I do. So what happens is on Thursdays, I because I usually go to bed kind of late anyways. So on Thursdays, and I usually tend to pay for a bit because usually I have tutoring on Friday mornings. I'm a bad example. but I'm a bad example when it comes to sleep, so don't follow my sleep patterns. So I usually like might take a little nap, set my alarm to 2 or 3, or maybe like 2:50. Wake up at like 2:50 in the morning as I sleep downstairs by my PlayStation 4, and then I might turn on the PlayStation and my TV, pop on Disney Plus, and watch Mandalorian. And then after I do that, sometimes I done my reviews after one viewing, but usually I do my reviews after 2 viewings. My second viewing is usually with my father on Fridays. My father doesn't know that. I'm hoping he doesn't watch the stream, so he won't know that. Because that was my father's deal. You watch Mandalorian with me, and I'll get you Disney Plus. Deal. But he never said I had to watch them my first time through. I feel like an asshole with that. I do not care. Like I love Star Wars. It's Star Wars. Well, I should say that I love most Star Wars. Mandalorian is part of that. Granted that I think it's like still a good show, not as good as like Clone Wars. But I think Mandalorian is good. Used to see it with my father because he called me watching Clone Wars when I was new, the 7th season. I said, I wanted to watch it with you too. I said, you say you want to watch the Mandalorian with me. You never say you want to watch the Clone Wars with me. I said, you know I don't mind rewatching the episodes. Do you want to watch this episode with me? Because I will literally restart. I do not care. I literally said that to my father. I said, I do not care. I will rewatch this episode with you. That's how much I love the Clone Wars. I will rewatch it with you. And he said yes. Surprisingly, my father is mad at me that I watched Mulan without him. And I even said the same thing as I did with the Clone Wars. You did not tell me you want to watch live action Mulan with me. And we said you even kicked me off the TV just so you can watch a freaking soccer game. That could have been your opportunity to watch it with me. But no, you had to watch the soccer game. And then my father said, soccer's a man's sport. I said, screw soccer in that case. I'd rather watch Mulan. Mulan has acting and combat and action. All soccer has is people kicking a ball to things that's nets on the other side of the field. Mulan sounds more interesting to me. I tease my father all the time about that. I'm not really big on like sports. Like I haven't watched that much sports, so I'm not really up to sports. Even though I should, because I have a basketball player that's one of my cousins, Dwayne Wade. Even though I never met him, but my mom tells me that he he's uh a cousin of mine from my grandfather's side. It'd be cool to meet him though. Just so I can say back to my friends, hey, my cousin's name is Dwayne Wade. They ask, you have a picture of him? Sure. Hello, how you doing? It's my way of giving them a middle finger, like, ah. But yeah, it's. I'm trying to think of what else I could talk about too. Because I went through like listening all the topics I was planning to talk about on this stream. What do you guys want to talk about? as I put on my fez again. My popcorn hat fez. I feel like Aladdin. Charlie, I even use this as one of my Doctor Who things. I'm not joking. I literally used this as a fez as one of my Doctor Who videos earlier this year, like a few months ago. Like I think I want to say in like July or June. God, I can't wait to TikTok holiday again. I always tell my friends, I never posted as many videos in my entire life or filmed as many videos at one time as I did with TikTok holiday. What is TikTok holiday? You guys might ask. It was a TikTok like weekend that celebrated the legacy of Doctor Who. It was fun. It was really fun. I cosplay as a doctor and the master. The master being the doctor's rival. One time, the doctor was a girl named Missy. I'm not joking. There was an incarnation of the master that's called Missy. There is also another. Currently, the doctor is a girl now. I, but you know. Oh no! I just thought of why I could make this into. After just taking a drink of my water. This is water, by the way. Don't worry, I'm being a good boy. If I ever had soda, pouring some soda in here, getting a big ass straw, putting in here. Of course, I will have to try to find a cap if I can, but I can't just go because then my face will be sticky. But so I can watch my Star Wars. I might have to get one of those portable toilets so I don't have to get up while watching a movie. Or what? That could be my streaming thing. Get one of the portable toilets, right? Getting filling this with soda. Getting a big ass uh straw. Not letting my cat around me for like a few hours while I'm streaming. Having this next to me. So whenever I feel like I'm thirsty, it's like, oh, let me get this. And drink. And I put it back. I say, okay, guys, I'm back. Ignore me silent constipated. I was just trying to get my oversized jug of soda that weighs a ton. You're welcome, memers. You're welcome. If this becomes a part of your guys' recommended channel videos, you're welcome. Guys get to see me do this. You're welcome. And hear me grunt. You guys get to make a meme out me doing this. uh I'm stupid. I just hear Chewbacca. I don't know, did you? I don't know. All I know is that you probably heard a constipated person trying to lift up an imaginary big tub of soda. I don't know. uh, but now I kind of actually want to try that. Of course, I'll have to clean it afterwards. Hmm. Thought it smelled like popcorn. It feels kind of like sandy. Maybe I have to like wash the skin. I don't know. I think I washed this since I had popcorn in here, but oh yeah, it says made in China, hand wash only. This probably be like the last like an only tangible thing that I have gotten from AMC. I want to get this. I want to get more. I really wish I could have gotten the R2D2 thing because it looks so good. It literally R2 in his like full on dome. And you know the blue things? Star Wars fans definitely will know. He has like blue things coming out like in the movies. Yeah, actually, I'll show you guys. R2D2 images. So that's R2D2. So the popcorn thing was, you guys see the blue lines? If I remember correctly, that's where you can pull like it out and see popcorn, and that was deeper. And then the top part is where you can drink out of. So it's a popcorn bin and a water thing, and it cost $50. So mad. That would be a good Christmas present for my parents who that did not want to get that for me. It was so sad. It's really, really sad. Sad emoji. Sad emoji. Why did hmm. I'll text my friend later. You got the Mandalorian skin on Fortnite? I wish. I wish. Me trying to be a responsible adult, conserve my money. I hope I can manage to get the Mando skin. I if it's up to me, like if in my like unless if somebody like, gives it to me, the chance of me getting the Mando skin is low. But I want it though. I really want it. I really, really want it. Just so I can feel like a badass. Just so I can have baby like little Grogu next to me saying, "Hey Grogu, watch this." Yeah, I'm using a lightsaber as my blaster. I'm don't trust me. Don't act like you guys never used a lightsaber as a blaster before. I better stop before I can this video taken down. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Mandalorian is I want that skin. I was surprised when Mandalorian was in announced to be in season in Fortnite. That and Kratos. I was even surprised when Kratos was announced. Too bad it doesn't let you like take people's heads off and rip them apart like you were able to do in the game. So that'd be fun. But they probably won't because it's supposed to be a family friendly shooting game. As if. Well, since it's 5:29 my time, one of my favorite streamers is going to stream in a bit, and I am going to test their stream. So if you guys want to uh, go into a excuse me a stream that I'm going to, and I'm modding. Hold on. I'm just waiting for it to show up on my computer screen. But there we go. That's the stream I'm going to be in. So thank you guys. Oh, and if you guys want to follow Nemo's channel as well, I don't always control this account. So there's going to be times when you guys might see me interact with that account. I might refer to that account as Nemo, but I'm not always in control of that account. So if you guys wanted to follow Nemo's YouTube channel, that's his YouTube channel. With that said, I'm going to jet. I'm going to go into that one live stream. If you guys want to support my that stream, that's great. If you guys don't, I totally understand. That's that streamer is really good. He is one of my favorite streamers of all time. I might not agree with all of his points, all of his viewpoints, but he is one of my friends, and even though we might not agree on, like, I might not agree with all of his points, I still respect him a lot, and he's a really good guy. He's a really good guy, and he is big. He's a nerd. He's a Star Wars fan. So if you're also a Star Wars fan and a nerd, you guys will like this guy. So if you guys haven't done so already, please subscribe to everyone that was in the chat. All the YouTube channels that you saw in the chat, please go subscribe to that. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow in a Kingdom Hearts Chain and Memory stream. So I love y'all. And have a wonderful day. As there you go.